We have a special arrival right off the truck today. So this is not quite ready to go home with its new owner. This was a custom order. It is the first of our Escalade IQL. So if you're familiar with the Escalade IQ, that is the first electric Escalade. The L is basically the equivalent of the ESV. So since it just came off the truck, ignore the wheels. Those are not the wheels that are on it. And it is getting some extra boards put on there. But since this is the first one that we have seen, just tap on that emblem and that opens on up. Looks like the third row is laid down flat. So let me grab the button there and crank that up. So you can see plenty of storage behind that third row, as well as you have even more storage than the Escalade ESV because of a special little thing up front, but you do get some additional storage back here. You get a standard plug in the back. All of your powered seats are on that side. Still has the familiar touches to the regular Escalade with some of the same buttons. Huge 24-inch rims. So these are not the rims that are going to go on it. These are just the transport ones. The aftermarket ones are on their way. Powered doors. So you can hit a button and they will open and close for themselves. It is on standard open right now. So you noticed it didn't open up the full length, but you can set it to that full length. Nice thing is, if there is a car or something next to you, there is a radar inside the door handle. So it's not going to open up into a vehicle beside you. AKG speaker system, so you do get that huge array of speakers throughout the headliners. You get microphones in the back so you can communicate with those front seats. Let's go ahead and set this seat up. As I said, it did just come off the truck, so it still has quite a bit of plastic on the seats to protect before it goes through its full inspection and cleanup. Huge digital display back here for the passengers to control. And you will notice that there are actually multi-zones for the back passengers. So gone are just, the driver and passenger getting their own temperature. But you will notice in the second row, I have both driver's side and passenger side. And if I hit third row, I can control what's on the third row all independently there as well. Huge panoramic sunroof up top. And then if I hit the button and jump in here, what you come to expect, heated and ventilated seats. You do also have that massaging feature that all of our EVs are coming with. The little touches of the Cadillac crest integrated into the dash. AKG speakers up front as well as in the headliner. And something the electric ones have is you have two wireless phone chargers. So you do have that ability there. Let me just quick turn the fan speed down a little bit so it's not blowing right into the speaker. And you'll also notice there is vents here as well. So as phones charge, they do tend to get a little bit toasty. You can keep charging at that faster rate because they do have vents that will help cool your phone as well. Huge display with the passenger having their own on that side, as well as the full cockpit for the driver. So really sweet rig. We're excited to see our first one here. Even more excited for that first owner experiencing their first, well, it's not their first EV. They love their lyric so much, they traded it towards an Escalade IQ, and they went with the L for extra storage. And oh, I almost forgot. I was going to show you why this has even more storage than the regular Escalade ESV. And that is because with the engine, with no internal combustion engine taking up all the space under the hood, opens up a lot of space for a carpeted cargo area. And they specifically made it this depth for all of those golf enthusiasts out there. You can fit 2 golf club bags up front. I'm sure you could probably squeeze in a third, but 2 very comfortably with other stuff around the side. Or if you're not a golfer and say you like going to the beach instead, well, look, you got a plug-in up front, so you get one of those Dometic coolers or something that you can actually plug in into the front and have a little refrigerated area up front. or plenty of other things that you might charge and use while you're at whatever recreational area you like to go to. Really excited to see it. This is our second IQ ever, first of the IQL.